Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Hey everybody, Bert Gunner here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix.
Why did you say it so fast? You were like,
just because I felt like it. This week's movie is fucking awful. It is Rock and Roll Fantasy, a 1990s chick flick?
I guess.
Romantic comedy? I'm not exactly
exactly.
fucking sure what this fucking movie is. I know it's not horror.
Oh, it's
Horrible. There's no fucking blood. There's no monster. So we know it's not horror, but
No, it's...
I think it was trying to be a romantic teen comedy. But whatever.
I don't know.
It starts off with like all this slow motion fucking like love scene, but it's no nudity, just hands and arms and they're like this is a chick flick, man.
Yeah,
because
but that whole scene was more creepy than it was.
Oh, we'll get into more creepy later with slow-mo love scenes. But there's like, a lot of teased 1990s fucking wolf hair everywhere, and there's a chick that really, really, really loves rock stars. She's all smart, the stereotypically smart girl, but she really, really loves rock stars.
Oh, yeah.
And she lives in this sorority house with all these sorority sisters.
Who are all hot, but she's like the one nerd.
But she was still pretty cute nonetheless, though.
Nah, tease eyes.
She was better than her blonde friend with her cow pants on, her cow print pants.
You liked
on.
her cow pants. You were like, dude, I wonder what I'd look like,
I'd look like the Hulk because they'd be all ripped
You
the
would
fuck
look like
off.
the cow that they took him off of.
Yeah. Lots and lots of awful late 80s sounding metal. I can't even say metal. Just guitar riffs the whole way through it. And there's songs too.
We have to play them an example.
No, we don't. Because I don't want to fucking hear it.
You have to do it.
No, I don't. Because it's just... I
will play it myself. Yeah.
So there's this fucking sorority party at the sorority house, and like there's a whole bunch of slow motion jiggling boobies and stuff.
Yeah, they were jiggling, but they were all.
But the stereotypical smart chick, she's upstairs doing her fucking project for whatever fucking class. Her one friend comes up, the blonde friend in the cow pants. She fucking comes up and is like, "Oh, you gotta get out of here. You're working too hard. Come to the bar with me."
I was like, she barely did anything.
So they go to the fucking bar, and they're all like, I forgot about. Let's talk about the bartender. Fucking racist dick bartender.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal is.
He's a white dude
guy
dressed as a Native American, speaking in an East Indian accent.
Yeah,
like he's working in
some. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, basically.
That kind of thing, wearing the Indian outfit. Like, you're a dick. I just didn't like
it was Indian Jim's was the name of the bar.
Right, but I just didn't like the dude's face. I didn't like anything about him. And why did he have to get this close
to everybody?
Yeah.
But whatever, the chicks are there.
Hello, my friend. I've seen you here before.
And like, fucking Indian Jim gives them drinks at some new deli slammer or something. It looks all creamy and foamy and gross.
Creamy.
So they fucking drink it.
It was his own foam and cream.
They drink it, and as they're drinking it, a fucking car's all swerving all crazy and it all fucking wrecks.
Cheesy ass 80s riff music.
And a fucking rock star falls out. So drunken rock star gets out of his drunk driving accident, stumbles into the bar, sits down, gets a bottle of fucking Jack Daniels from Indian Jim.
Yeah, he was coherent enough to go, whiskey. And they were like, he's like, okay. And he was like, don't matter. He's like, and then put it on there.
So Bird doing that accent is just as bad as that dude doing it.
Yeah, and I'm doing a horrible job of it.
Yeah.
And that's basically what he sounded like. Oh, no.
But whatever, the fucking smart chick that loves rock stars realizes who the rock star is. They go over.
He goes fucking Super Saiyan.
Yeah,
Nuts.
They go talk to him, but he's all passed out. So they decide, she's like, oh my God, let's just kidnap him.
And she just went fucking... Exorcist crazy.
So they basically kidnap him. They said
Yeah.
that they did it for his own safety. They took him back to the sorority house, and then the smart chick molests him.
Yes.
That's the creepy
Yeah,
slow-mo
all the
stuff
time
where
I'm sitting
she's
with-
just molesting him for 5 minutes
All the time
fucking
we're
straight.
fucking watching this shit, I'm looking at him going, so it's okay for a chick to just molest the dude, we ain't talking about that. And that's perfectly fine. You know, and
But
I
if
mean,
the other way around, that's fucking date
Yeah,
rape
that's
or
date
whatever.
rape.
But we forgot to mention earlier about, the awful, awful acting, the stone face acting of fucking Rockstar, the fucking potato quality film.
Oh yeah, but I like that when he first realized he was kidnapped, and he's like looking at her like this, and he's like, "Herp, herp, herp."
Because after she molests him, the blonde friend handcuffs him to the bed. So he
Yeah.
wakes up handcuffed in a room surrounded by pictures of himself.
Yeah, which would be creepy.
And I was like, oh man, wouldn't that suck to wake up like that and you're like, oh crap, I'm James Caan in Misery. And then 5 seconds later, he makes a Misery reference.
yep.
But anyway, yeah, he, help!
Hey.
So all the other sorority sisters realize he's there. They're like, oh my god, Jimmy Z! Oh! But
They
whatever.
all wanted to rip his wiener
Blah,
off.
blah, fucking blah.
Yeah.
They let him go. Then the smart chick and him fuck. And then finally, 40-some minutes in, we get to see some titty.
Yeah, and they hook up basically.
Yeah, and then there's the worst montage ever on the
it
face
was
of
the
fucking
greatest
film history.
fucking ever.
Worst montage ever.
No, you're it was the fucking best ever, dude.
No, it
It
was,
was
the
the
worst.
best ever, and you liked it, and you enjoyed it, and you want to do that same.
Well,
kind
don't
of
play
way.
anything.
I'm
'cause
not
you're-
playing now that I swear to God.
So during this whole time, there's this private eye and his son that are after fucking Jimmy Z because his douchebag manager wants him dead
Yeah.
or something. And then they fake his, the manager fakes his death or something and they tell
Well,
him
you gotta explain who the manager is. And what
just
he
some
looks and
fucking
sounds
douche.
like.
He looks like fucking Kmart Dan Aykroyd in his office, which is supposed to be a record producer's office, looks like somebody's dining room.
Basically, I think it is somebody's dining room. Then you got Kmart George Kennedy, the
The private eye.
private eye of his son.
Yeah.
He reminded me kind of like a Randy Leahy type situation.
I guess.
Yeah, well, dude, even the son in the car laid his head down on his dad's, shoulder and shit.
But then
And his dad talks softly slow about everything.
so they're in love, blah blah blah. Some blonde chick tries
Who's in
getting
love?
involved
Oh yeah.
with her mega thong that's so far up her fucking ass.
Dude, it went all the way up her back and then split up. You were like, fuck, it makes it look like her ass is this long.
But blah blah fucking blah, more shit fucking happens. We don't fucking care.
No, we really did.
We really don't fucking care because
No, it
the
didn't.
private eyes, they end up being cool with them. The manager ends up hanging out with fucking Indian Jim, and the fucking blonde chick ends up with the son, and fucking Jimmy Z and fucking smart chick kiss, blah blah blah, fucking credits.
Yeah, we didn't really get
Yeah, this one was kind of painful.
Dude, it was really painful.
I was hoping for a smoking lightning kind of.
Yeah,
I
me too.
enjoy this. This is fun to.
Yeah. No, not so much.
The face that the Rockstar was making was the face I was making throughout the movie.
Yeah. I like to rock. Hurt! Yeah.
You
He
know,
just had the same look on his face. He's looking like completely dead-eyed. He's like, hurt! Hurt! And she's like, doing the fucking, she was doing the Joker, fucking, what's his name's Joker in the second one? Heath Ledger, he was like, he's hurt! Do you know what he reminded me of? Miller's Crossing. Remember the fat guy when he was an alarm or some shit?
Yeah.
He was like, that fucking scene. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. They know. Okay then.
you have anything else to say about Rock and Roll Fantasy? It's all part of my rock and roll fantasy.
No, I don't really have much to say.
I guess this is all for this week.
It's
I am done with this fucking movie.
Yes,
So
you
we are
are.
moving on. I don't know what we're fucking doing next, but it's gotta be fucking better than this. An Asylum movie would be better than this.
Everything would be better than this.
Yeah.
Dude, seriously.
So for Burn Gutter, once again, this is the worst movies on Netflix. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. We'll see them next week. We don't see any of them. I don't even know why you say that. We'll see you next week. Here you go, dude. This is music. They're gonna play this. This is gonna play us out. Rolling down the highway.
Nope, not Smoking
I
Lightning.
know, but I miss Smoking Lightning. It was a really classic.
Compared
awesome.
to Rock and Roll Fantasy, I
Compared
miss
to Rock
Smoking
and Roll
Lightning
Fantasy,
too.
that movie was Silence and the Lambs good.
Hey everybody, lean in. Hey everybody, Burn Gutter here. We're here with other top 5 on.
Did that.
Yeah, we did do that. Hey everybody, Burn
You
Gutter
really
here.
don't want to talk about this. You're like,
No.
I'll just go right back to top 5 again.
I'd rather re-talk about those 5 movies and then talk about this fucking
That's
one.
true. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Oh, my nuts just vibrated.
It's all
Oh.
part of my dream.
Is it? Wow,
Yeah.
your fucking singing just petered out like this movie.
Yeah, for real. Oh yeah, I guess that's this. That's it for this week. I guess that's it.
I guess
Fucking hell.
I guess